Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, and hey, what's up if you are new here? Today's video is my back to school vlog, so I'm going to be filming all this week. It is the week before students start back at school, but for me, sprinklers. For me as a teacher, we have a week before the kids come back to get like trainings done, set up our classrooms, things like that. Cheers to year number 8 of teaching special education. It's amazing that we're already here. I'm excited for the new year, and I'm just gonna stay open-minded, and I'm excited for another fresh start. It's gonna be a good year. I can feel it. I just wanted to kick things off. My makeup is done. I'm gonna work on my hair, and then we need to just stay in a routine. I'm remembering back to like last year. I'm thinking back now to my routine then, and not much has changed. Like, it's like muscle memory. Like, okay, I have coffee right away, sip a little bit, and then I come downstairs, start getting ready. Enough of me jabbering though. I'm going to do my the rest of my get ready routine, and I might not film for the rest of the morning just because I know it's gonna be a little hectic because I'm gonna need to pack a little bit, and then I have to get baby ready because I go back to school, but she goes back to daycare too, so it's gonna be a change, and it's gonna be just a little adjustment for all of us. So I'm gonna give myself time and grace to just handle that the best I can, and then maybe I'll check in after school to kind of like debrief on the day. But this week is all about just prepping, getting in the mindset, and just like learning from my coworkers and just talking through some different procedures. And then I'll really get to know my students when I meet them in person. But a really big part of special education is learning these kids, their IEPs and their individual goals and needs. I'm gonna be spending a lot of time reading through those. So all right, I'm gonna get to my routine and I'll check in a little bit later. Hey guys, we are ending out the day. Crazy second day back in the building. Just really trying to find my footing. It's gonna be an interesting year, you guys. Every year has its changes. We're gonna be okay. It's gonna come together. It just feels very overwhelming right now with all the information. But what will be great is the long weekend ahead. We have Labor Day weekend before school really starts. Good time to just kind of disconnect. Anyways, it's been good. I just wanted to check in and say that. Just really, like I said, figuring out. It's a lot of new information. I think I have some ideas that I'm excited about to try some new things this year. All right, I will check in probably later, but most likely tomorrow. Hello. So it is the next day. I think I said I was going to either check in later in the day yesterday or the next day, and it is the next day. So today's a little different. Throughout our workshop week or back to school week for teachers, we have a set time we have to go in every day, except for today, because we have an open house tonight. I think it's like 4 hours that we would normally be starting in the morning. We'll be staying 4 hours later. So they are comping like our morning. So we don't have to go in as early. We'll have to stay 4 hours later tonight, if that makes sense. But I got ready like normal. There's a couple things I want to do here at home to get caught up with for school stuff. There's a couple of things I wanted to print, and then there's a few more little like tasks, like computer tasks I wanted to do. I just tend to do them more efficiently at home. I think when I'm at school in my classroom, I end up getting distracted by all the little things that I could be doing, which I will end up having to get to eventually. But I'm like, I'm just gonna stay home to do those things, and then I'm probably still gonna go in earlier than we're required to, like I said. So I'll just get started on my stuff, and then I'll reevaluate if I want to wait to go in or whatever. I'll figure that part out. Yeah, the start of our back to school stuff has been good. I think there's some great things that we've learned throughout the years that we're carrying over into the new year, and we're also trying out some new things, which is really good too. My special education teacher team has changed a little bit. So we have some new staff that we are helping to like train in and just help learn the rhythm of the school, and with time they'll figure it out. But I just think back to when I was new and starting, and how, looking back, it's easy. I feel like there's times that I say like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing, blah, 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 blah. But looking back, like, you figure it out. But just, I always remember just like being new and how like alone I felt at sometimes, and how I didn't always feel like I could like ask for help, or I didn't like know who I could ask for help from. So I'm just being very conscious of that, to check in with our new people and say, if you have any question, like literally come talk to me, please. And a few of them have, so that's good. I forgot to mention, so I feel like it's a little too soon still for the pumpkin flavor, but Starbucks rolled out their other fall drinks. They have an iced pecan crunch oat latte. I love it. It kind of tastes like honey bunches of oats and some other things. I can't remember if they had this last year. It's possible, but I really like it. Like I said, it's, I think, a little too soon for pumpkin. So I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna get on with my schoolwork. I might get clipped. If I go in early, maybe I'll get a couple clips of just what my living room, what my classroom's looking like. But I'll check the time and just make sure it's not within those like contracted times, because I've mentioned, but I don't film at work if I'm like on the job. If I go in early, if I'm staying late, I might get a clip or two, but I try and keep that as separate as I can. Wowza, what a week. Honestly feeling pretty good. I'm back home, finished up the final day of our workshop week. So that's just our back to school prepping for the school year. I can go in tomorrow if I need to, but it's not a required day. So I think my plan is to just be home tomorrow and for Labor Day weekend. And yeah, so I think this is going to be a wrap on my back to school vlog. I will be vlogging more, so I'll be able to talk about how the school year is going when it's actually started. Because right now it's just the teacher side of things. So next week we will have students back in the building. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm really just focusing on taking it one day at a time.